my cat playing with something out there. Tippy.
Tippy.
I feel like I heard something like roll around, and I was like, there could only be one. Dolan.
Yeah.
It was Dolan. I'm blaming this on the cat, but it was Dolan. Do you want to show your face on this episode? Or?
Come on in!
All around the world, statues crumble for me.
Hi. Welcome to another episode of Kim Wilpon Crafts. I am your girl, Kim Wilpon. If we have not yet met, hi, how's it going? I am a knitter, crafter, actor, singer, dancer, magician.
Cat mom.
Oh, I'm a cat mom. And today is a very special episode. It's another one of our fantastic Crafting with Friends episodes with my friend Tara. Woo! Woo! Welcome, Tara.
Hi, Kim.
Hi. Welcome to the Kim Wilpon Craft Studio.
It's so lovely in here.
Wait, no, she said it's a little smaller than I thought.
Oh. See, I was going to be nice on camera, but...
This is going to be the shadiest episode of Kim Wilpon Crafts I think we filmed yet.
Accurate.
Okay. Before we begin this episode, I would also just like to say, Tara and I have both taken very serious precautions before coming together to film this episode. We've been tested, we've quarantined, we've been monitoring our health, and we know that's very important to all of you and to both of us to be as safe and as healthy as possible. So on with the crafting.
Huzzah!
Dun, 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 dun. On today's episode, hi Tara.
Hi, how are you?
How's it going? I'm so giggly today. Okay, we can do this. We got this. Serious. I am an actor. You are an actor. We are actors. Actors.
My name is Eugene Levy, and I am an actor.
Okay, so on today's very special episode of Kim Wilpon Crafts, we will be doing watercolor nails. This is something that I've always wanted to do, but it was important to me to do this craft with you because several years ago when we met.
Years?
Yeah, we met a few years
Oh, we met a few years ago.
When we
Feels
met
like really long.
a long time ago that we met. Yeah, because I mean 2020 was like 5 years in one.
That's
so.
right.
So when we met, I was doing okay. And then all of a sudden, I wasn't doing okay. Like I don't know what was happening in my life, but I was at a low. I was working like 6 jobs. I wasn't taking any time for myself. And Tara was my one friend who said, you need to slow down.
I pulled the emergency brake.
She
It's like,
was like, do you have an evening off? And she said, okay, you're gonna come over to my house. I'm gonna take care of you. That night, I don't know if you'll ever know what that night meant to me. That was like a big turning point for me. That was like, I need to turn my life around and focus on me. And I know a lot of us in 2020 are trying to do that. You know, we're trying to do that in 2020. It's 2021. Woo woo!
we made it.
If you survived,
You survived.
you survived. I mean, I'm that is giving a round of applause for being alive right now because wow, we really survived that.
We went through the ringer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know what the ringer is,
But we went through the ringer. And so Tara dyed my hair that night for me because I think I'd let my roots go probably like they are now. They're just terrible. But also Tara did my nails for me, and it was like little. She reminded me that simple actions like that are care. So this month, as you know, we've been doing, this is the 4th episode in our January series of self-care for crafters. And so I thought it'd be really fun to do some nail art today. And watercolor art was something that I was really excited about and have wanted to try for a really long time. So we're gonna do it today.
Yes.
We're gonna do 2 different methods. I will be doing a method using Sharpies. Sharpie. We would also love a sponsorship. I'm going to say that every episode until someone gives us a sponsorship.
That'd be the best.
Acetone. I've got some nail brushes here for painting my nails. We've got some base and top coat. Some white nail polish, which will be important for our watercolors to show. And then if I decide I don't like all of it, or if I only want it on 1 or 2 nails, I've got Playdate by Essie, which is the name of it. Playdate by Essie. It sounds like the play school. What's that company? You know what I'm talking about? They make like...
Is it play school? Like the toddler toys?
Yeah, like toddler toys.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like. Playdate.
Playdate with play school. And then it smells like that plastic?
Yeah. It smells like plastic. And we don't love
You
it.
eat it, and then you're like, what was I doing?
What was I doing? Yeah.
I was 5.
What a time to be
What a time.
alive.
Don't take me back.
Tara, what will you be using today? 'Cause we're doing 2 different methods of getting a similar look of watercolored nails.
So I have 4 Essie nail polishes.
We're an Essie family today.
Hey.
Also love a sponsorship.
Bustling Bazaar is this tealy-ish color. I have You Do Blue, which has an iridescent
Ooh.
blue to it. In Plain View, dark green. And then Worth the Tassel, which is also pretty close to this one in terms of like color family. I will probably also be borrowing the white base. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take dots of each color, put it on my nail, and then take plastic wrap, cover it, and give it more of a marbly texture. I've never done this before. I've only seen pictures, so God help us all.
This is going to be really fun. Are we ready to go? Are you ready to do this?
I'm ready.
Let's do it! Yeah! All right, so let's talk about nail care. Tara, take it away.
Great. So, basic nail care.
Yes.
And may I refer to another YouTube channel?
Yeah, please do. I will add their thing below.
In the description box.
Thank you.
Subscribe, like button, do all the things. We're coming for you. Okay, so basic nail care. Filing is better than cutting because cutting breaks the nail and can break it down and also create more like peeling,
Breakage?
like a little breakage. Yeah, I get peeling on some of my nails because I've cut them before. So it feels like the first layer comes off. It's not cute.
I've broken a lot of nails recently from just doing a lot of things.
Washing your hands. Hand sanitizer.
Probably. I mean, my skin's very dry right now. It's also probably because it's winter and that's what happens
All of the
in the
above.
winter. Wait, so what were you saying that this comes from another YouTube?
So yeah, so for the best
Channel.
nail care, for the best nail care advice, I listen to Simply Nailogical. She's kind of a big deal.
Description below.
Description below. If you don't know her by now, though, where have you been? Just kidding. She's lovely though, and I've learned from her. So they say to file in like one direction. I don't do that.
One Direction.
You don't know you're beautiful. Oh, oh, oh. All right. So
Yes.
when you get out of the shower,
Yes.
your nails are nice and flimsy.
Yes.
Don't touch them unless you're putting on, it's over here, a lovely mix of jojoba oil and vitamin E, which I've put in this spray bottle. Since we're painting, I'm not going to put it on, but it's really nice for your cuticles, makes them grow in nice, makes them not get hangnails or crack.
I love that you're teaching me right now. Yes, yes. I love a good teaching moment.
It'll also help when you put it on. I don't use cuticle cream because I'm not a nail technician, but put the oil on, let it sit after the shower, and then push your cuticles back as opposed to cutting, which will also cause hangnails and cracks in your cuticles. Also, do as I say, not as I do. Just gonna put that out there. And then there's also, I don't know if you can see on my finger, there's like skin or like whatever that comes up the nail.
I thought that was cute.
You
I thought that was part of your
yeah, it's part of your cuticles. That's also what you want to push down. Sometimes I use
like this midjigger.
yeah,
Or
that
this
one will
midjigger?
push those two to push it down.
I'm gonna get closer to the main camera.
I'm also an awful human being to my own hands, and I will use this cuticle cutter too.
Oh, dang, I have one of those. I never knew what that was.
Yeah, so this one's a crappy one.
This is my little nail kit.
I had a really nice nail kit from my friend Laura from Bath and Body Works.
Thanks,
and
Laura.
Thanks, Laura.
Shout
but now
out.
it's all in this like throw it in the bag and go.
Dolan was like, "You keep losing my nail stuff. You need to get your own." And I was like, "You're right.
You're right.
I do."
But I like to like try to cut that little foam off if it doesn't push down. And then if you have a very soft grit nail file, file it off a little bit. There's also like a pumice stone stick that I've seen, but I haven't been able to find one.
I also always keep like an emery board near my desk because if I'm knitting and my nail chips or cracks or whatever, it will attach itself to the yarn
Yeah, I was gonna say when you use yarn, it's better to feel it than like snag it on.
And it's happened. It's like I'll snag the yarn while I'm doing a little knit wrap or whatever.
So to prep your nails, let me just say real quick.
Yeah.
Prep your nails. Make sure that they are clean and dry. You don't want to have any of the oil. You don't want any oil on it. You don't want any like hand oil on it because that will, or cream. Anything that will block the base coat from adhering to your fingernails. That will not let the nail polish have as much longevity. Also wrapping the tips, which we'll show you later.
Wrapping the tips?
Yeah.
Okay.
The tips of your nails. Oh, like I said, I'll show you later. I'm building anticipation. Hello. No, shade. There's the shade.
Found it.
Now, one thing I think people do when they're putting on their base coat or putting on nail polish in general is they glob it on. Don't glob.
Don't glob it.
Don't glob it. Is a technical term. So after you bloop bloop off the globs, what you want to do is you want to take it in the middle of your nail and like push it down to your cuticles.
Oh.
As opposed to...
You want to see what I would have done?
Yeah, please.
I would have done this.
Sorry.
We do this. I would have done that. And then I would have done this. Globby, glob, stress.
So, yeah.
Look how globby we are.
Yeah.
Don't do this. Don't be me.
Don't be me.
Be like Tara.
Careful now. But yeah, so start in the middle and then push down. And that way, it'll also help keep the sides of your fingers clean when you're not doing something like you're dipping in watercolor, like the other nail arts available. And then you can just pull it out from the center and boom.
I think we're only going to be doing one hand on camera today. Because I think if we were to try to do both nails, we would be here until tomorrow. And I'll probably finish my hand later today because it's who I am. And we're both going to do our left hands because we're both righties.
I love that I just taught you how to do it and you're not doing it.
I'm trying. I'm learning.
Start in the middle.
Okay. Hold on. We start in the middle.
And then you push down.
You go like this. It just feels like I don't want to do it.
I would also, maybe if it, here.
Yes,
Let me
Tara.
see. This is what happens. If you start in the middle and then like spread the bristles.
Oh, you're doing it like you do mascara. Like, you know, like when you do your own mascara, you like wiggle the brush at the lash line. That's what it felt like just then. You were doing a little mascara wiggle.
Start in the middle. No, and push down. Push towards your. There you go. Slower. Do it like a slower. Push. You can also put more pressure. Yeah, like that.
Oh.
But you also want it to be smooth because it's your base, and so you'd have to make sure it's smooth. Otherwise, you're gonna have a bumpy nail color.
All right. Well, okay. My nails are gonna dry, and Tara is gonna put on her color.
I'm gonna put on a white boss. I think I'm gonna do one with a white base, and then one maybe with a dark base. But yeah, so see, start in the middle, fan it, push down, shimmy it over to the side, push down.
Thank you.
Well, yes, something along those lines.
Yes. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put on Play Date on like 2 nails on my left hand and let that dry. If I could open.
Did you break it already?
I already messed up the left hand because they're not dry at all.
But you weren't gonna do the left hand on camera.
I mean my right hand.
Also, the cool thing with the tools we had earlier is you can clean out anything you need to clean out with them too.
Like under the nail?
Yeah, and also like if you get it in your cuticle or around your finger.
Oh.
Cause they are cleanable with the acetone.
I'm gonna do a little of this.
A little bit of this.
So Tara, do you want to explain what you're doing?
Yeah, so right now I'm just putting down base coats. I've honestly never done this in real life, so I'm trying things. Because if you don't try, how do you ever know?
Well, you know that's how we define success on this channel. Is did I learn something today? Did I have fun? If you answered yes to both of those, you have been successful today. Pew, 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 pew. At least one of those. You have to answer yes to one of those. That's how we define it. We've redefined success.
I'm gonna steal these little doctors because it'll be easier.
Also, this kit, this like nail brush kit, costs $5.
On the Zom of Amma?
Yeah, unfortunately
Nice.
I did buy them on the Amazon. I'm sorry. Oh, maybe this wasn't. Maybe that was bad. That was bad.
What happened?
Just globby.
You know what?
It's globby.
You can clean it up. No, wait till it's done. Wait till it's done.
You're right. But I'm still gonna open this.
Go for it.
I'm gonna pour some of this acetone into my cap so we can use it sort of as our little like water brush cleaner.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna pull some colors from my gigantic box of Sharpies, which I did not purchase this. My sister bought this for me, so thank you, Erica. Shout out to Erica.
I've only met you twice, but I love you.
Who was my first episode of Crafting with Friends. As my first official friend in this world. Thank you. I'm gonna let this dry a bit.
Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm dotting on nail polish in just random places, random amounts, doing different kinds of like space, just taking up space with color. And then once I'm done with that, I will put the plastic wrap over it and give it some texture. Look at your life, look at your choices.
Some colors. I think I like this magenta one better. I'm gonna go with like a floral design.
Ooh, that's fun. All right. So you could also use a toothpick if you don't have these little plastic end ball things. What are they? I don't know. What are these called? Daughters. That's what it's called. This is what I have before I put on the plastic wrap. And then I'm gonna wrap it and then I'm gonna press it. And I'm gonna get no result at all. It's like nothing. Okay, so then you know what I'm gonna try? Oh! It just took everything off.
We're
you can have
learning.
really pretty plastic wrap, girlfriend.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna draw, I'm gonna scribble onto this plastic takeout lid.
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
You know that I love to use everyday things. Art is accessible. And I'm gonna color some of this top pink. So I think it's cool. And then I'm gonna take my brush. I'm gonna dip my brush into the acetone and I'm gonna gather some of this color onto my nail. And I'm just gonna do a couple of dots right now, which will turn into something in a bit. That doesn't sound like much, but I'm doing some painting. I'm gonna take it with some of my pink, and then we're gonna do a little pinwheel effect. 1, a 2,
3.
and we'll do another butterfly, another flower. 1.
We're anticipating spring.
It's a very romantic design. And that's really pretty.
That is pretty. Wow, that's really nice. I wasn't sure how this technique would really work.
And also, if you are concerned about putting Sharpie onto a lid, put acetone on it to wipe it up with a cotton ball.
I have 2 cleaning tips that I freaking love. 1,
Well, now it's on the table.
here, paper towel. 1, rubbing alcohol takes off Sharpie and most pen inks. It breaks it down. So like if you get it on your table or you get it on your clothes, use some rubbing alcohol or hairspray. And 2, if you get blood on your clothes, like say like a cat just scratched me and I got blood on this, if you spit on it,
all over me.
if you spit on it, it breaks down the enzymes in the blood, and thus you can wash it and there's no stain.
And I just put a little dot for the enzyme. Isn't that pretty?
That is very pretty, actually.
So I'm gonna repeat this, but I think I'm only gonna do 1 flower right now on each thingy. This is coming out really nicely.
Yeah, it
I'm
is.
really happy about this.
I'm feeling very impostery right now.
Why?
I just don't. I'm not successful much right now on this.
On this nail.
On this nail, like let's not get too deep, okay? Oh, okay. So I'm digging this little love nugget.
Are you just like swirling it on
I just
there?
marbled it.
Ooh!
That kind of worked out. It's a little globby. I would love to not have it so thick, but
Oh, this is turning out better. This is the best one yet. So this is a winner. We got a winner nail right here.
oh my gosh, this is gonna just drip off the tip of my nail. Look at this. Look at this. Watch it.
Oh! Remember?
That's
wait,
fun.
Hold on. Rewind the tapes back when Tara was like, don't put it on so globby.
Don't glob. Well, I just discovered a technique, ma'am. I'm sorry it's not perfected yet.
So look how good this looks.
I hate you.
That looks so good.
It looks really great.
I am gonna try to take off some of this. Then I actually think I am gonna do the other hand.
Nice.
That was pretty quick.
Yeah, I'm just painting them solid colors now.
Honestly, like, sure, does every nail look kind of crazy and different? Yes. But I learned, and I did try this method, to be fair. I did try this once prior.
Mm-hmm.
Because I wanted to make sure I knew what I was doing and what my steps were. And I can probably break it down a little bit more on the second hand. So what I'm doing, we've put down our base coat. We're putting down a coat of white paint so we can get a nice background for whatever colors we choose to use. And I'm just using 3 Sharpie colors, but you can use as many as you want. I did see people they did like dots, so the dotter would come in handy for that. I'm choosing to use a brush. And so I dip my brush in the acetone and then I dip it in the color and I swirl it on my little plasticky plate here. And then to change color, I just dip it back in and swirl it around like I would with, paint and water. You don't really have to buy much to do this. You could have just used 1 nail polish this whole time. Just use that white.
You can even paint the whole thing with a Sharpie.
Your whole nail?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so what
That'd be fun. Oh, why didn't I do that?
You have
Next
one other
time.
hand.
But I did it on. I painted the white already.
Okay, so I put dots of, because I can't stop dotting, dots of nail polish on the lid, and then I zhuzhed back and forth, and now I'm just going to paint on one of my nails and see what happens.
I also wanted to use a different... Where'd my yellow go? I put it back.
Interesting.
I think I actually have enough yellow there. I am going to grab a purple, though. Now we're just playing around. Now we're just having a party.
Messing around. Yeah, like I just did that. I don't know what the heck that is.
This is like fun. Ooh. Yeah! Yeah!
Yes!
Things are getting wild over here. This is going to be harder because this is now my less dominant hand. Do you want help with what you're doing?
No, I don't know what I want to do now.
What do you mean?
I don't know what I want to do now.
Did you want to take that off? That's not a judgment.
That felt like a judgment.
I'm sorry. You will never be satisfied. So a lot harder to do with your less dominant hand.
Insert sarcastic comment here.
I just love the way that watercolors look. I just think they're so pretty.
I'm gonna dip into your neck of the woods over here since it's been successful. Now, mind you, I don't paint, I don't draw, I don't color. Like, I'm not good. I can stay in the lines for the most part, but she gets a little wily once in a while.
That's fair.
I'm just saying.
I'm not like a paintstress. A paintstress?
Paintstress.
It's like a seamstress, but with paint. I actually think I like the purple. I mean, I think they're different looks, right? I was going with a different vibe for each hand, so.
She's vibing.
Also, what's hard about this is that my nails are still drying on my left hand, so.
Yeah, so you gotta be very careful.
It's just real slow motion.
Okay, so this is what I did. I did a dot
Okay, that's not
with
right.
nail polish and then just painted around it.
Oh!
But it's a dark background, so it's not the most vibrant, but it's subtle. Like me.
Say it's subtle like me.
Yeah, I'm subtle like
dare
a
you.
dump truck. How dare you?
Is that shade for your? Are you shading yourself? Oh my god! I'm so
Look.
scared that my hand is shaking. I'm shaking.
I am great at self-deprecating humor. But that's what it is, self-deprecating humor. I don't actually think, like, it's the difference between humorously exposing parts of yourself and, like, really putting yourself down. And I'm not putting myself down. So just to make you feel better, my right hand is also jankety-jank.
It's beautiful. Oh my god! Actually, I think it looks really pretty. I'm done.
I
I'll
feel
show
like
you a
these are,
top
like,
coat.
springtime nails.
A little bit. This is definitely not a winter nail. Let me top coat it first, and then I'll show you a result.
I literally bought a hairdryer for this, but I'm
Blowing?
using my diaphragm. All my singing teachers are proud of me right now.
Wait, can I do your other hand once my nails are dry?
Yeah.
Okay.
You gonna do it like that?
Yeah. Unless you want a different look. Do you want like a dotted look? What do
No,
you want?
I don't. I was just
What do you want?
I was just thinking.
Do you want like snowflakes? I could try.
That would be so cool. Well, that's what I got the silver one out for, because I was like, I'm gonna take the dark base and then I'm gonna try to do some like silvery thing on it.
And we'll do I'll do a little time lapsey on that one. I love a time lapse.
I do love a time lapse.
Let's do it.
I also want to say, like, self-care doesn't have to be painting your nails. Self-care doesn't have to be doing a face mask or whatever. Self-care can be a nap. Self-care can be telling a friend, just tell me you love me. Like, self-care is so much more than what you see on Instagram. You know?
I said this in the first episode of the series, but if this is the first episode you're watching now of this series, I did say self-care looks like taking a nap, calling a friend, taking a shower,
Enjoying a chocolate bar.
staying in bed,
Getting a coffee.
cleaning your room.
I'm out of things, but
Doing yoga, stretching.
cuddling your pet. Or somebody else's pet. Just ask first.
Consent is important.
Consent
I think self-care looks different every day,
on every person.
on every person. Yeah, I think it varies, right? Like, you have to figure out day to day, like, what exercising. I forgot to mention that one. Sometimes I forget how much exercise calms my anxiety. If I take care of this, somehow it takes care of this.
And vice versa,
And,
actually.
yeah. And,
Because if you can calm your mind, then your body's not gonna haywire,
right.
which is a general term.
No. It's a scientific term.
And we are your scientists. Run.
Ren. I just think that it's important to acknowledge self-care, which is why this series was very important to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope that you've enjoyed this series and you've taken away a little piece of something. But I'm gonna finish your nails, so let's do it. We're gonna do a little snow effect.
I'm from Ohio. We have lake effect snow. I don't know what that means other than I had a couple snow days in college and that was awesome.
Oh my god, you want nail art? Go to a nail tech. Don't ask your friends.
This looks like Mandarin. Is that Mandarin for snow?
It looks like patchwork. I think it's
I
good.
think it's done.
I think we did it. We did it. We did it.
We did it, Joe.
Oh, a model. What? She's so fierce. What? Turn to the left. Turn to the right. Oh wow, your cat really did get you.
And Tippy had a moment. I'm trying to teach her how to be a laugh cat, and it
Didn't go
doesn't
well.
look good for me right now. But we have finished painting our nails. I love when, like, hand models, like, I have terrible nails, but I mean, I have beautiful nails, but I have terrible hands. Like, I don't know.
The world's greatest hand model. Once upon a time.
So you get a vision of this beautiful nailing. I'll show you this this hand.
Miss Kim did a wonderful job on these snowflake nails.
Oh.
Right?
Ooh, actually, yeah, they look good.
They look really good. Especially, I like the thumb a lot. Oh, hello. And then, God knows what happened here. But we did it.
Somehow
We
that's
did
in
stuff.
focus.
Like Go-Go Power Rangers hand.
It's Morphin time!
We have watercolored. We have tried things that didn't work.
Lots of things that didn't work.
But did we have fun?
I had fun.
Yes, check. Ding. Did we learn something today?
Yes.
Yes.
Leave it to the professionals. Dink. I'm just saying.
I mean, I'm really happy.
No, yours are great.
Now I've learned how to make flowers.
And now we can put it away and never do it again.
If we so choose. But most likely, yeah. It was really fun. I'm glad that I used it with Sharpies. I learned that I don't have to buy any sort of fancy anything to do a nail art thing. Mm-hmm. You don't have to buy a kit or anything. I actually could have just used paintbrushes that I already had, but the nail brushes were actually really nice too. Yeah. And I might use them as paintbrushes in the future because they have a really fine tip and it's kind of nice.
I was thinking some of those would be good, like eyeliner.
Oh.
Like, now we're talking.
So great. Things I didn't think of before. Thank you.
Yeah.
I want to thank you, Tara.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me to your channel. Thank you for painting my nails and saving my right hand.
I saved her right hand. Saved it.
This could have been a disaster.
It could have been doomed.
No, I've had a great time.
Yeah!
And this is really, really fun.
I just want everyone to have a good time on my channel.
My coffee's worn out. I'm not ready.
My coffee's just kicking in.
We did not plan that well, did we? Oh, but how?
I kicked you.
Thank you, Kim.
Thank you, Tara. Thank you all for watching this episode. As always, please remember to like this video, subscribe to my channel, ding that bell for those notifications, and feel free to share. Sharing is caring.
And that's what this month's about.
And that's what January is for. That's what every day should be for, to be fair, right?
Yes.
We should always remember and remind ourselves to self-care. Are we gonna do a little knitting wrap?
Oh, Lord Jesus. Welcome back to Kim's little channel on YouTube. We'll show you what you can and cannot do. Starting with our nails. We painted them so pretty. Then we got the Sharpies and we made it us.
That was pretty good.
That's not a skill I possess.
I was just gonna talk about knitting. Thank you all again so much for watching today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it and I will see you all next week. Bye, friends.